Rumor: Byun Woo-seok and Kim Hye-yoon secretly engaged, wedding soon. Hello everyone, a warm, slightly dramatic, and very affectionate hello from the team. If you love swoony theories, gentle gossip presented with a wink, and long, cozy dives into celebrity moments, you're in the right place. We're thrilled you clicked on today's episode. Please give us your usual generous support by liking, subscribing, and ringing that bell so our little romance detecting corner of YouTube can keep thriving. Watch the whole video. We've tucked some exclusive bits and a few surprising details into the later sections that you won't want to miss. Now, buckle up. Today's headline sounds straight out of a rom-com treatment scribbled in the margins of a script. Rumor has it that Byun Woo-seok and Kim Hye-yoon have secretly gotten engaged and are quietly waiting for the perfect moment to make a big wedding announcement. Before everyone sends confetti and builds altars in the comments, let's be clear. These are fan-fueled whispers, stitched together from images, clips, and the couple's recent closeness, and our job here is to enjoy the mystery without mistaking it for a press release. The photos that started 1,000 heart emojis. Let's talk about the two images that set this rumor mill spinning. Picture 1, a softly lit aisle framed in blush tones, draped fabric swooping like cotton candy clouds, and two figures standing center stage. The woman holds a bouquet of white and pale yellow blooms, delicate, curated, and somehow timeless, while the man beside her wears a cream-colored tuxedo jacket with a classic bow tie. They wave together at the camera, an image that reads equal parts, "Thank you for coming," and "Look at us. We're very happy." The floral arrangements along the aisle are generous, decadent even, roses, greens, and that kind of soft candlelit ambience wedding planners dream of. Picture 2, an intimate, cinematic capture of the same pair. He leans down, she lifts her face. A gentle, brief kiss, not the dramatic, staged kind, but the small, honest peck that makes people in rom-coms pivot their chairs and whisper. He cradles her head with one hand and she grips the bouquet with the other, and the composition reads like a frozen lullaby. The backdrop is the same, pink swags, strings of warm lights, and an ornate emblem behind them that frames their heads like a crown. If these images were in a film, they'd be the slow-motion moment right before the credits roll and everyone leaves the theater with a goofy smile. Whether these photos are from a private celebration cleverly staged to look like a wedding, a fan-made set, a promotional shoot with a wedding concept, or, yes, an actual private engagement event, they certainly do the job of sending fans into raptures and speculative frenzy. The crucial detail fans point to is how natural the interaction looks. Not a forced smile, not a posed stare, but the sort of comfortable closeness you only cultivate over time. Why fans think secret engagement makes sense. Fans aren't just looking at pretty photos. They're connecting dots. There are earlier rumors, subtle public appearances, and a pattern of behavior that, if you read it like a love story, suggests a relationship that has quietly deepened. The theory goes like this. If a public couple truly wants to avoid speculation and harassment while planning something as intimate as an engagement or wedding, secrecy becomes a gift they give themselves. Keeping things private also keeps tabloids and online rumor factories from running roughshod through what should be a personal milestone. Another reason the secret engagement theory holds emotional weight is how protective fans can be. Some supporters hypothesize that the couple might be waiting until a time that minimizes public stress, maybe after a busy filming season, or after certain legal contractual bindings are resolved, before making a formal announcement. The idea that two people would prefer a quiet moment of commitment over a spectacle is, frankly, romantic. It fits the narrative fans want to see. Two humans choosing each other in a world that often asks them to choose the spotlight. Instead, picture details that feel telling. If you slow the images down metaphorically, we're not doing any invasive zooming here. A few micro details seem to delight fans. The bouquet looks thoughtfully selected, rather than generic, a sign, some say, of a ceremony that was planned with intention. The groom's tuxedo jacket color is a softer cream rather than stark white, which photographers love when the aim is romance over tradition. The set design leans toward an intimate garden wedding held indoors. Lots of soft florals and warm lighting, giving the impression it was made for people who wanted a day that felt like being wrapped in a memory. There's also the way their energies sink in the photos. He's careful when he leans in. She doesn't flinch. That mutual ease, small but visible, is what stokes fans' imaginations. Remember, people interpret images with considerable wishful thinking, and that's okay. Romance is, in part, our collective ability to hope that a glance across a crowded room can start a lifetime. A note about confirmation and respect. We want to underline that nothing official has been announced by the couple or their agencies at the time of this recording. These images and the surrounding chatter are being shared and discussed widely, which is why rumors naturally blossom. As fans and storytellers, we're allowed to imagine, to gossip a little, and to delight in possibilities, but we should also respect boundaries. If there is a real engagement, it's their news to deliver on their terms. If it isn't, then these moments remain lovely pictures that made thousands of people sigh. The exclusive twist. Don't skip to the next video. As promised, here's the special bit we slipped into this episode. Several closely observed commenters and a couple of local photographic accounts have pointed out what they believe are consistent props and set pieces across the images, the same floral designer's signature arrangement, the same backdrop drapery pattern, and a watermark on one crop suggesting the photos might have leaked from a private set. We won't present leaks as evidence, but the pattern makes a plausible case for a quietly arranged private ceremony or a very convincing staged shoot. Take this as an interesting breadcrumb trail, not as proof, but as a tantalizing clue that keeps the story deliciously unresolved. Final thoughts and a small request from us. Romance is partly imagination, partly reality, and partly the stories we tell each other about who people are when the cameras are off. Whether this is an actual engagement or a beautifully crafted set of images, it's given fans a reason to smile. If you enjoyed this deep dive, please do us a favor, like the video, subscribe to, and ring that notification bell so you won't miss our future Blu-ray dives, behind-the-scenes sleuthing, and lovingly sarcastic love reporting. Leave a comment. Do you think the images are from a real private engagement, a promotional shoot, or something else entirely? Which tiny moment in the photos felt the most sincere to you? Thank you for watching all the way through, and thank you for being an audience that loves to giggle, swoon, and speculate with good manners. Until the next rumor we unwrap, stay curious, stay kind, and keep shipping responsibly.